Welcome. I thought I would bring you down the driveway to our 2020 16Hands virtual spring studio tour. For those of you who've been here before, there are no red balloons this year, but I did spend some time last week filling the potholes with gravel. So I think we can get to where we need to go without having to get in the ditch or back up to avoid another vehicle. Before we head into the studio, I thought I would show you a few of the things that have opened up. It's just been an amazing spring. The dogwood are in bloom. The lilacs have opened up this past week. Can you smell them? The Japanese maple have opened. The redbud is hanging on because it's been so cool this past week. Azalea. And from our terrace and from my shop windows, I've been watching spring come to the hillside across our meadow. My wood shop is a little farther down the driveway, just past our house. And behind my shop is the gallery where Ellen and I show some of our work, and also the parking lot where you all park when you've come to our studio tour. Let me take you into my shop. So this is my shop. Some of these tools are older than I am. I've had most of them for more than 40 years, so they feel like old friends. I have a great view from my front windows. Ellen's studio addition below is on the left, our house is on the right. Lyle Lovett on the radio. It's not a bad place to spend time. The tables are waiting on a second coat of oil, the sofa tables. The Lazy Susans and clocks are waiting to be put together. It's a little tight in here with the motorcycle. Hard to get to my wood sometimes. But if you have to ask why I have a motorcycle in here, you probably don't ride a motorcycle. This is our gallery. The first tool I bought years ago was a lathe, and a majority of what I make is turned on a lathe. Mirrors, lamps, clocks, Lazy Susans, rolling pins. But I'm also drawn to the clean lines of Mission and Shaker furniture. When the pile of cutoffs and scrap pieces beside my table saw get as high as a table saw, I take some time to convert the orphan pieces into cutting boards. The varied checkerboard patterns are an interesting combination of intention and chance. Getting a little lost in the weeds, probably, I use the cutoffs from the larger cutting boards to make the smaller backpackers cutting boards. This table grew out of a commission I took years ago to make a pair of shaker end tables. Square top, tapered legs. I remember wondering at the time what that shaker table would have looked like with turned legs and legs that came through the top. This antelope table was the result. This is still one of my favorite designs. When I was in my 20s, I did some carving, and a few years ago, I got the chisels back out and tried carving on things that I had ebonized, platters and mirrors. So here we are back on the driveway. Thanks for letting me show you around. If you'd like to see more of my work, you can go to my website or my Etsy site. Hopefully next year we can see you in person. Thanks again.